My, I don't know if you've ever seen the musical Jesus Christ Superstar. One of the most moving, actually probably the most moving, at least in my humble opinion, song in the musical is Jesus at the Gethsemane, Garden of Gethsemane. It's just powerful. It speaks to the sacrifice that God was willing to go through. The faithfulness, knowing what was to come in the cross. Some people have a problem with that song. Jesus wouldn't actually deny it. No, I don't think so. And let's look at Matthew 26. Let's look at one of these accounts. 26 of Gethsemane is down in verse 36. 36, 26. The verse 39. Father, if it is possible that this cup pass from me. So that's where they got the artistic license. Okay. Yet not what I want, but what you want. Or I actually prefer not our usual NRSV there, but different translation. Not my will be done, but your will be done. Echoing the Lord's Prayer. Has a little more potency, I think. I don't think that Jesus ever truly doubted. I think Jesus radically accepts the cross. God in Jesus is giving us an example. I mean, that's Jesus' ministry, right? Now, there are plenty of times where Jesus is intentionally rhetorical or flip, borderline maybe even sarcastic. I think of the woman of where he tells her all the dogs get the scraps from the table. He's modeling the behavior that's expected, but then he flips it, right? Jesus is constantly ministry. So here I see as Jesus giving an example. There are times in life when we want that cup to pass from us. Maybe 2020. There are things that just stink. We know they're going to stink. But as Jesus is modeling for us here, I don't want to do this, but there's going to be good coming out of this. Your will be done. God's will is greater. And I think it's a lesson that we can take with us in this 2020 when we're trying to radically accept that we're in the thick of it. There is no exit sign, no out clauses from 2020, right? We're in it, but it doesn't mean we have to give up. It doesn't mean that God can't bring great things. The cross, and Jesus knows they're coming for him, the cross doesn't look good. It's going to be brutal. It's going to be a horrible death. But God brings life eternal out of it. 2020 stinks. And don't get me wrong, I'm not comparing 2020 as the same as the cross. Cross, much worse. But 2020 is not great. But there's a possibility God can bring great goodness out of this. And if we focus on God's will be done in this time, I think that'll help us. Not my will and not the things I want back. Boy, I'd love to go to worship in person and sing, and that would be superb. But God's will is to protect our friends, our loved ones, our fellow people, brothers and sisters of faith. Right? These are challenging times, but God's will can be done. God gives us the possibilities and all those blessings, the things God has given us that we can give back powerfully. God gives us the ability to say, yes, God, this year is the pits. Through me, through what you have given me, your will be done. Friends, that can be very powerful. Especially in a time where people need good news. God provides it. I'll see you tomorrow.